But I don't know what the hell this is all about. They're plowing outside. I guess it's snowing again. Is it ever gonna end? What the hell is happening? I don't know who this is for. See? I don't know who the fuck it's for. But hey, I'm sure I can help. Literally, I don't know who this is for. Like, this energy was heavy. It came over me. It's funny. It came over me. I was sitting here and just doing what I'm doing. And, well, this came after having a conversation with somebody this evening and really being vulnerable and allowing them to see me, not in a different light, in a new light. You can change the lights around and you can appear this way, appear that way. So that's why I say not change the way they see me, but have them see me in a new way. You know, you get tired of these walls, right, that you put up to protect yourself. You get tired of, I'm talking to somebody, you get tired of, how you doing? I'm good. Everything's fine. You get tired of these walls that you put around your heart. You get tired of hardening that soft, beautiful, fucking precious heart of yours, don't you? You get tired of faking the smile, right? When you're breaking inside. I know, I've been there too. Let me tell you something about this. Some of you guys, that's what it's going to take. You softening up. You just letting that wall come down and just saying what it is, releasing the heaviness. This may come in any form. I don't know what you're going through. Let me tell you this from personal experience. I can help with this part. My left ear is ringing. Thank you, God. See? I'm trying to tell you, this was coming, and it was about grace, and it was about mercy, and it was about forgiveness. And I was like, I gotta go take a shower. I ain't got time. I'm in the shower. It's still coming. The same words: grace, mercy, forgiveness. I'm like, okay, God, who needs this message? Not my business, but here I am. Somebody out here, it's gonna take you believing in what you keep hearing. Somebody out here is, God, show me a sign. God, please let me see it. God, show me this way. God, show me that way. You're getting the signs. I don't know if you're internalizing them or not. Or you're like, nah, it's too good. Nah, that ain't, nah. I need this one. Make it like that. Like, I don't know how you're asking God to show you this. But let me tell you something. Grace, mercy, forgiveness. That's on your heart. You, whoever you are that's listening to this. That's what's on your heart. Where are you trying to find that? You see, the world is the world and God is God. Oftentimes, when you're going through your hardest struggle in this world, you can't look to the world for those things. You know why? A lot of times, it be chosen ones, right? And the world is not like you. You're going to go through different experiences, okay? Completely different experiences. And they're all meant to grow you into your purpose, grow you into your person. Your personal purpose is who you are meant to become. You understand? So while you're going through these things in this world and the world is against you and everybody's looking at you like this and you feel like people are projecting this and they're thinking that and all these other things, hold up. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this. We don't know what's going on in anybody's fucking house. Okay? Judgment is not meant to be a worldly matter. You got these readers out here talking about they're calling judgment. It's judgment on you. They're going into spiritual court and it's judgment. Nobody understands that. That's not what this is. This ain't a game. What's wrong with people? People's lives are out here. People are seeking solace, peace. They're seeking it from the world that they live in. They want it from the world and the people around them. Okay, I get that. That's a human emotion. But that's not a true experience for you. What a mighty God we serve. Not only, there's more to that. God serves us too. What purpose do you need God to fulfill in your life? What is it, having some faith? Getting through a hard time? Nobody believes you, right? This comes in the energy of having that fresh new beginning, the clean slate. Yeah, you can get that. It's bittersweet though, isn't it? You can get everything that you worked for and still not get some. You can be happy, blessed, and grateful and still be sad at the same time. Well, you should be, but they're not you, chosen one. Judgment is harsh and it's cruel. This is why God has taught us forgiveness. It's for us, not them. A lot of you guys, you're sitting here, you have forgiven yourself. That took a lot of work. You know it, and I know it. You have forgiven yourself. God knows it. That's why I'm telling you this. You have forgiven yourself, okay? But you forgave yourself because God told you to forgive you. So if God says, you say, God, I'm coming to you, I made a bad choice, I fucked up, man. This is your heart talking to God. However you got to this point right here where God said you are forgiven. You pleaded your case with God, right? Because you felt like you were under judgment by God, not man. You went to God and you said, listen, God, I fucked up. I want to make it right. I need to make it right. Show me how to make it right. Help me prove that. You did that. And God said, my child, you are forgiven. So we got that out the way. God has forgiven you. We know that. But here comes the human aspect of yourself, forgetting that you are not of this world. Still wanting forgiveness from people. I just want them to forgive me. I just want them to see me. I just want people to know, I just want to be forgiven. But you see how that goes? Now let me tell you why you get stuck right there. The world is unforgiving. You know how many people are in this world that have no faith? You know how many people are in this world that live with guilt, shame, and regret and feel that they are non-deserving of forgiveness? So you will go around forever wanting people to forgive you and never find it and feel like you're doing something wrong. God said stop doing that. Now let's move forward from that. Let's go to grace. People don't know about grace neither. They don't know about that. You're asking people to give you something they can't fathom. You know why I say that? They don't have faith. They have never been shown grace. I'm not talking about bribes and, little hush shit over here, shh, quiet, here's this, that. I'm not talking about that. That's dirty shit. I'm talking about they have never reached out, cried out, repented, right, to God and asked God to give them grace. So they don't know what that is to give you. God gives it to you every day. You can't be mad at people, right, for being people. That's why you're beautiful. And I'm telling you this. I'm not shading. It is what it is. You ask a motherfucker what it means to give somebody grace. The only way they're going to be able to understand that and answer that question truthfully is if they have had an experience, a testimony that shows they were given grace. And some of you guys, you have been given grace. Okay, we have been given grace in the eyes of people. We don't need to know who those people are. But there are people that believe in God out here in this world too. So I'm not saying everybody is, fucked up. But that's why you get certain situations where everything is up against you and it turn around and it worked for you because people are giving you grace too. But you can't search for that. You can't expect that. That's a good, solid, sound-minded motherfucker that's going to give grace to a person and judge them by their character and not by a mistake that they made at a time of survival in their life. Because if none of this was going on, how would this person have reacted? This is a sound-minded person. They probably would have done this. They probably would have thought more clearly. They probably would have been more on their toes. It's hard to live when you're fighting for your life. Okay. People don't understand survival for real. I got you, chosen one. I'm right here. I extend grace through God right now. Let's talk about mercy. That can only come from God for real. The things that people, chosen ones, the things, whatever you're going through in your life, you have to go to the Father. You have to. You got to make it right with him so he can make it right with you so you can make it right with you and move on. Or forever you will be stuck in a place of feeling these things that you are outgrowing, holding yourself back. We all go through things in life, right? We don't know a lot of shit about a lot of okay, excuse me, God, sorry. We don't know a lot of shit about a lot of people that think they know everything about us. See? So judgment, it's futile. Chosen ones. In this energy, whatever you are trying to get God to show you, look at who's around you. Look at how far you've come. Look who's been in your corner. Look at the people who, when you're going through your worst and your darkest, they're not just like, yeah, yeah, you got this, you good, it's all right, you make it, all right, yeah. Not those ones. I'm talking about the people when you crying, when you crying, and you reaching out, and you going through your so-called friends or contacts in your phone, right? Oh, let me call my girl real quick. Voicemail. Oh shit. Let me call my boy real quick. Voicemail. Let me call my voicemail. The number you were trying to, yeah. When you going through that and you need that lean on me, that one. That's God's grace. That's God's mercy. That's God's forgiveness. And that's God's love in human form. You really should appreciate that person. I'm not saying do anything other than what I just said. Respect is respect. It's earned, it's given, you see it, you call it out. Your life is changing, chosen one. And God wants you to experience the newness of this new beginning, this fresh slate, this clean slate, this new world experience. Which means you have to surrender those last little bits of residual, thank you, Archangel Michael. You have to remove those little residual cords that attach you to certain previous cycles, circumstances, and traumas. We're not living out of trauma anymore, chosen one. You have to allow yourself to know that what God says is final. And it's okay. This is what I talked about the other day. People judging how you move and what you do. But people don't know what you're up against. People don't know what you've gone through. They want to judge a situation, but they don't know the whole entirety of a story or a situation in life, your life, what you come from, what you've seen, what you've witnessed. If you're traumatized by that, and if you move in this world currently due to past trauma, they don't know any of this stuff. But all of a sudden you're a bad person and you can never be forgiven and the world hates you. That's not fair. That's cruel. That's harsh. So let me tell you something. Don't live with that. Do your healing. And for a lot of you guys, whatever it is that you're going through, you need that person. You don't have that solid motherfucker in your corner, because most of us don't. We oftentimes realize who we don't have when we're going through the hardest times of our lives, right? So those of you guys who just had this experience and you was dependent on motherfuckers to have your back and be there for you and, carry you in a way as you would do them, and you've realized that those aren't the people for you, that's okay. That's okay. Because as I said the other day, you're going to meet new people. And then you're not going to have to reach out to them. You see, they're going to be picking up the line like, yo, let me hit up Shorty real quick. I haven't heard from her in a couple of days. Let's see if she's good. Yo, you good? Oh, yeah, I'm good. Okay, cool. Just checking in on you. Just making sure you're good. We'll talk later? I'm like, yeah, okay. All right. Damn. Okay, look at this motherfucker. You're going to come across them people now. You run across their mind, and they're going to hit your line and be like, just making sure you're good. That's a solid one. So, with all of these worldly things and all these people that don't understand how God operates, and they want you to keep dependent on them, right, to boost whatever they feel like they got going on, or the superiority complex that man has. They have it. you need to turn away from that. And you need to pray more. I'm getting the energy of somebody like not really being a prayer warrior. Listen, I wasn't always God this, God that. I love God, 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 God. I wasn't. I told y'all that myself. I don't know if I believe in God, but I know there's something higher than me that's working out there. And then God said, oh, you don't know about God? Okay, let me show you about God. And I learned, oh, that is God. That is that higher thing working out there. It's real. Collective. I went through the darkest experience of my life. Okay? I lost every motherfucking thing I love. Everyone I loved turned against me at a time when I needed them. Family, friends, every fucking body. Baby daddies, fucking everybody, right? And I'm sitting here like, wow, this shit's crazy. I went through a situation, I called somebody, motherfucker didn't answer the phone. You know how, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying all that on here right now. You know, whatever, you reach out, collect call, yeah, motherfucker didn't answer the phone. I'm like, oh, for real, we all, that type of shit, I'll never fuck with you again. Because literally, like, yo, nah, fuck you. If I can't call you when I need you, you can't be around me. You no good to me. There's a lot of real life situations, chosen ones, that have opened your eyes. And it has been shown to you that it's you and God out here in these streets. And you can keep acting like it ain't, but you're going to keep experiencing this. And that's hurtful. That hurts. God don't want to hurt you, and God's not putting you through nothing to feel no pain. But I'm telling you, like I said before, this is that levee that will break. The same motherfucker that say, I don't believe in God and prayer don't work, will be the same one that have to pray their way out of a situation, because God is going to say, I am the only one that can fix it. Not that one you trying to call, not that one you trying to pay off, not this one, when something is going on for real. That's when everybody want to get down on their knees and start crying and praying. God, please, please, when that shit is really, really close. When that shit's really, really bad, really, really scary, there ain't no type of change, everybody want to cry out then. But see, here's the thing about the heart of the prayer. Some people still don't get answered, because God knows they only doing it for whatever the reason they doing it. They don't have a pure heart. But you, chosen one, you're pure. You never meant no ill will. You never meant. You see what I'm saying? Your intention was never to. And that's what God knows. And that's why God gives you grace. So some of you guys are going to have that experience that you recently just did, and you got a testimony. You're going to see like, oh shit, what the fuck? It'll always be that one like, yeah, you just talking that God shit. Yeah. It's always that one. And God show up like, oh yeah, that God shit, it happened to me. I don't know about God, but. So I'm speaking from experience. I grew up in the church, Catholic church, Methodist, Episcopalian church, Baptist church. I done been to churches, okay? So what I want to say to you is this. It's all here for you. But you got to believe that you deserve it. You are not non-deserving of happiness. You are not non-deserving of peace. You are not non-deserving. Everybody deserves these things. Not everybody believes that. Now, I don't care the situation. There are some very bad ones. But I mean, I'm not here to judge. All I'm saying is, if your heart is right, and you can stand up, and you can make it right, then God's going to give you a fighting chance. He ain't going to make it easy, but you're going to come out on the other side. Yeah, tired, maybe a little, stressed out, a little anxious, a little shit, but he going to take you through there. But he going to bring you out too. So chosen one, with this, I'm going to tell you this. People are going to leave you. People are going to cross you. People are going to do you dirty. Okay? And then they're going to try to smile in your face. People are going to do all these things. You can apply what I just taught you. These things. Forgiveness, grace, and mercy. You can apply that on those situations. Because you know where it comes from. Because it was given to you. Because you seeked it out. Because you asked. Because you believed and you got it. You can give that to people. Not everybody deserves it though, so be careful with that. When I tell you, my kids was taken, it was the worst thing that ever happened to me. All of them. All of them. Right? God literally, instantly. At this time, I was already tuned into God. We was already, we was here with it. And I'm sitting here like, God, did you not show me? God, how did I not know? God, where were you at? Right? And it's the anger. And God's like, bring me your anger, bring me your wrath, bring me your fury, child. And I'm like, this is not fair. Right? And so God, he shows you what fair is. Right? God, he will show you what accountability is. Let me tell you, accountability is subjective. Everybody want to see and make sure and prove and do this and do. Well, we're just not sure yet. We just don't know. But you know what you're standing up for. You know what you're doing to make it right. You know in your heart how you're changing to be seen. You know how all of these things are very real to you. Because you're living the experience. They're not. They're judging it. Heavy is the head, chosen ones. Because some of you got things that I feel like it's different than just walking away from what no longer serves and never thinking about things again. Some of these things really hurt you. Some of these things have left long-lasting effects in your life and many others. And you sit with that. And you grieve. And chosen ones, what I want to tell you is this. There are many different stages to grief. There are many different forms of loss. There are many different types of endings. And you're free to experience those and surrender and purge and clear and love yourself once more back to wholeness. You're human. As much as we hate to say it, this life, we're human. We're divine too, but you know what I'm trying to say. These are the human emotions. Because the higher you knows, right? The higher you knows better. The higher you can see your progress. The higher you can look down on the you that is here and say, damn, man, come on, just rise up, rise to the occasion. Like that's how the higher mind works. Your higher mind is already ready. You got to just lift that self, man. Lift that self and drop that wall. Drop that God. That is the one thing that God has showed me too. Being defensive and being, that can be the very thing that can slow you down. And you might feel in your brain that you have the right to defend yourself. But it's not about that. It's not about that. That can prolong situations. Sometimes, again, surrender. You got to shut the fuck up. You got to sit there. You have to take accountability and acknowledgement of the fact that whatever it is you went through, and you have to make it right. And from there, that's the new start of the new beginning that you being awarded and given, the accountability taken on your part. For a lot of you guys, we've had people just come in and fuck up everything. And we're supposed to take accountability for these fucked up people. No, we're not. We take accountability for self, and the accountability taken for self shows outside of self by no longer dealing with these type of people, no longer interacting with these type of people. That's the accountability. And that is seen. So just give yourself grace, chosen one. Because if you move in different, you live in different, you act in different, you're involving yourself in different things, you're keeping your mind clear, you're doing the best you can, that's accountability being taken for yourself. Because you're saying, I want better. And not only are you just saying it, I changed, you're showing it, you're proving it, you're walking your talk. That's what God likes to do. God likes to make the non-believers believers. And he's going to use you. He's going to use your struggle. But you got to lean on him so he can bring you through. So you can come out and say, I got the victory in God, I got the glory. Wouldn't be a testimony without a test. Chosen one. God told me in May of that year, you're going to get your babies home in August. That's it. That's it. He didn't say August of, he said August. I was like, okay, this is a quick thing. You know, I'm going to work this out. It's going to just move quick. Everything is going to be okay. August came. My kids wasn't here. That shit broke me down again. God, you told me, my child. I did say that, but I didn't say this one. Okay, shit. Continuously moving forward, not losing sight of the goal. You see, there's things that happen in life. God don't block you from opportunities. What God does is he sees a great opportunity ahead of you that you know that you're going to hit, but he wants you to be well prepared for it. So a delay is not a denial in whatever situation you're going through. What do you do in the wait? In these types of situations, it's not about going crazy, falling back into old habits, fuck it all, it's all for nothing. No. It's about, okay, I got more time? Okay, what else can I do? All right, how else can I show and prove? How else can I change myself, renew myself, so I can come out looking better? Because maybe God's saying, not yet, my child, there's still more to do. You still got more work to do. You still got more to prove to these people. You don't know what God is doing in these moments, but you got to trust him. My kids came home August 2025. My baby in July. So on my birthday. What I'm telling you is this. God is going to do what he said he would do. You just got to give him the room, get out your own way, follow the leader. These people that whoever you guys got around you, because I see you got some shady ass people around you, but like I already said, you got some good people around you too that don't judge you this way. They don't see you the same way. So rather than you trying to stretch yourself this way, stretch yourself that way, make this one see you like this, make that one see you like this, try to make sure you go down the list and make sure everybody on that list sees you a certain way, why don't you just focus on how God is seeing you? Because through these things that you go through, God is going to continue to tell you, I got you, my child. I love you, my child. The world's like, you don't deserve, my child. Keep going. Don't nobody care about my child. I love you. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. My child, talk to me. It's a constant battle. And who do you listen to? Do you listen to the naysayers, the negativity that's going to keep you away from the goal that you're trying to get to? Or do you listen to the one that gave you the plan, that knows the goal that you're supposed to make it to? People are people. And I wish people really had more love inside of them, more empathy, more compassion. I really, really wish these people were granted this. I really wish these people asked for it. I really wish these people deserved it, so that you could get it when you needed it in your time. But if you're going through something, let me tell you, just because I have, it will get better, but it won't be, thank you, God, without you being solid first. My lesson learned, I got to be solid for me. I'm the protection. You know? I'm the protection. Can't nothing happen. Can't nothing be unseen. I can't never not know a thing. I got to know it all. Because if I know it, I can be there. I can stand up for. I can do all the things. But if I don't know it, I can't do that. See? With y'all, it's the same thing with God moving you away from people that don't serve you. You don't got to see that they don't serve you. God is telling you, whoever it is you're around, they don't serve you. And if God is still telling you to walk away from who don't serve you, keep walking away, whoever, don't question. Because God knows what is happening, what is going to happen, why people are in your life, why they don't need to be at this point in time or in this season. They would distract you from this mission or this goal that you need to fulfill for this bigger purpose that they don't even see or understand. And it's not their business to. Like, a lot of you will go through these situations and seasons where it is you just walking alone and it's just you and God. And that's what I'm telling you. That's why I speak the way I do. Because God is real. And he is mighty. And he does encompass a lot. He can be here, there, and everywhere. He is Alpha and Omega. He does have thousands, billions, and trillions, or however many children that he loves. And he can be there for each and every single one of them, every moment, every second of every day. He's all-knowing, all-seeing, all-hearing. He don't forget. He don't leave you out. He don't leave you out in the cold. He's like, oh, I'll be back for you. Don't worry. This one over here is more important. They got more money. I can serve them more. That's not how God moves. Poor righteous teachers. And, I say that because you will become one too. And I'm not saying you broke, but you come from humble beginnings. You come from nothing. I'm not talking about how you was born. I'm talking about when you really imparted your way into this life. You come from nothing. You come from getting it with God, if you like me. I didn't have shit. For real. Yeah, I had monetary things. I had items, people, but those motherfuckers is futile. Where they at? Again, you learn, you grow, you move on. The point proven, okay, that's going to go away with time. As I said, there will always be things to heal from whatever situation you're going through, chosen one, because we don't go through just little minute situations that only last for a couple seconds. We go through life-altering, fucking ground-shattering, fucking soul-crushing experiences. Then you learn how to talk to God and intentionalize your prayer based on what you're going through in life. So if your prayer's been changing, that's why. Because God's showing you it's working. God, protect me and all those that I love. That's very, 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 that's usually how it goes. And then you start seeing how motherfuckers is doing you dirty because you ask God to do something. He's going to do it. He's going to protect those that you love because that's what you asked him to do. You have all the good hopes in mind, good intentions, but you're young with the prayer words. You're young with the prayer life. You're young. You're still fresh with communing with God. God says, tell me what you want and make it clear. So here you go. God, protect me and all those that I love. So then all of a sudden, all the people that you love, because again, you don't know who truly love you for real. There's that part. So now you out here praying for your enemies. You out here protecting the enemy that's doing you dirty. They getting away with shit. You sitting on here like, why the fuck is that? Like, yo, God, what the fuck is this? Then you start saying, okay, God, protect me from, you go from that and you're like, okay, no, that wasn't right. But you have to see that outside of yourself. You have to see God answer the prayer and realize, wait, hold on, no, God, that's not what I meant. Okay, then what do you want, my child? God, protect me, okay, from enemies, seen and unseen, known and unknown. You see how it changes? And so you protected from things you couldn't even fathom now. Shit ain't even coming near your door. You see what I'm trying to tell you? If it's not for you, God's not going to allow it if you pray to him for it. If you are protected and you are loved and you are anointed and you are chosen and you are covered, you have to know that and you got to pray like that and you got to stand on that. You can't waver in that. God does these things for y'all to show you he is real to you so that you can go out here and teach to his other children that he is real. This is not about who sees God and how God, it's about the testimony, giving God the glory and knowing because I know we couldn't have done this shit alone. If it was the motherfuckers around us, we wouldn't be here right now. There is some type of immaculate grace, chosen one, miraculous healing that you're about to receive. And may it come tonight while you sleep. And may you wake up in the morning and feel refreshed and with a new spirit, with a new pep in your step, with a new zest for life, with a new outlook on people. Not one that says, oh, you're a bad person. But that just says, you know what? God done showed me how I had a hard heart. God showed me how I was defensive when I should have surrendered. God showed me how I didn't know when I thought I did. And you can just pass that on and just be like, you know what? I pray for you. I pray God gives you grace. God shows you grace in your life and whatever the fuck. And move on with your day. That's what I'm talking about, waking up with a renewed spirit. God's going to touch somebody tonight. There's a reason this message came out this way. Because you asked. 10:06 on the time. That's crazy. God's going to touch somebody tonight. And you're going to have an experience. Okay? And it's an experience that after you have this conversation right now, you will never have to hear it again. You're going to know it came because of this conversation. You're going to know it's because you prayed to God and he sent you one of his closest angels. You're going to know. You're going to know. And so as you leave me and I leave you, let me tell you this. God is great. What a mighty God I serve. And I can stand here today and I don't give a fuck who fell away and say it. And I'll scream it from a mountaintop. Bitch, if there was a mountain outside, I'd try to climb it and get up there. I'd probably do it live. What the fuck? I'm just trying to tell you this shit is crazy. So don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Let all of these things build that within you. People will say you have hope and it's futile. I don't know where that word is coming from tonight, but you have hope and it's pointless. It's a lost cause. You're never this, ain't never gonna that. Don't you stop believing that. Don't you listen to that noise. What did God tell you? God, if I brought you to it, God, wow. If I brought you to it, I'll bring you through it. Now lean on me and not your own understanding, and walk with faith and not by sight. Let me be your eyes through the dark, my child. Let me show you what you can't see. Let me provide for you. Let me protect your heart, my child. Rest. Have peace, my child. Don't worry, the situation's handled, my child. You asked, I'm here, my child. I'm here, my child. See? God says I'm coming. You see in the index card. So, exactly. I don't give a fuck. You gotta be stronger than the voice that tells you weak. You know how many times I done heard that over the years? I'm fighting, uphill battle for real. No motherfucking help. My right hand? What the fuck is a right hand? Did y'all ever see anybody with me popping up at them visits? Did y'all ever see anybody with me just celebrating my accomplishment? Did you see anybody with me? Closest to God is you, chosen ones. All of those who believe that God is real and he moves in their lives, you are the closest ones to God because you have put him first in yours. You have made him your solitary, I'm not going to say that word, but if you knew where that was going, yeah, you are. He got you. God got you covered. God got you surrounded. God got you protected. God's that one watching. Who is this Emperor, Page of Swords? Who is this person just watching? If only it were a person. But see, some people have eyes to see that it's not a person at all. It's something much higher, much bigger, much greater, that has more rule and more power and more dominion over anything the physical eye could see here. And that's you, chosen one. God got you just like that. So look up. Look up. Pick your head up. Chin up. Chin up, chosen one. It's a dark night. The dark night feels like a century, don't it? They be talking about these dark nights of the soul, but they ain't never walked them. They ain't never cried out to God and waited to hear and sat through it and went through it and got drugged through it and dragged this way and turned that way and thrown that way and tossed this way and judged that way and talked about that way and looked at this way and fucking, they ain't gone through that. If they did, they don't give a fuck, so they just gave up. There's that side too. A lot of motherfuckers give up. But it says something about the strength that you have in yourself and your will and your empowerment and your obedience to yourself. Take God out that equation. It's you out here. You the one working. You can hear God talk all day, every day, and you can ignore. Like a lot of people do. They act like that wasn't God. That wasn't God talking to them. That's okay. It often shows and represents in their life. See? By not listening. We just messengers out here. You don't have to like me. You don't have to fuck with me. You don't have to vibe out with me. You don't have to rock with me. But at the end of the day, I know who rocks with me. And I know that I'm coming from a pure place when I tell you who y'all should be really rocking with. That's God. Everything I say to y'all, take it back to prayer. Take it back to God. Ask him. God, can she be trusted? I don't know why people don't ask that question. Take out your pendulum. Shit, ask. I'm just saying. That's what I'm going to do. Someone claiming to love God, someone claiming this, claiming that, I'm going to find out. But how can you find out if you yourself don't believe? See? We got a whole lot of people out here judging shit. Bless, what does he say? Judge not, or ye shall be judged? Man, and that's why. That's why. Because man, judgment is not for man. God did not the way that the world is putting it out there. That is not it. Man is not God. Not the way it's put out here. If you know what I'm saying, I'm not breaking that dumb shit down. You know if you are God because God is in you. God ain't in everybody. Let's just leave it like that. So don't look to things that don't resonate with you to give you an experience that are going to lift you up. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Rock out with you. Do what you got to do. Believe in you. Stand steadfast. Test the time. Built strong. Built to last. And be the one that has something to stand on. Be the one who won't fall for nothing. Be the one who is so steadfast in listening to what the God you believe is said to you to get you where you need to go to, because you know your heart and what your heart desires. Your heart desires a thing. So you can't listen to somebody outside of you at all. You can take advice, right? You can hear people out. But at the end of the day, I'm not moving like that. Nah, fuck that. Like, fuck that. Like, you got to do that. And then people get mad at you because you said that and you got what you were supposed to get. So why are they mad at you? Was they trying to lead you astray? Is that an enemy? Is that a hater? Or is that just an ignorant motherfucker who don't know nothing? There's many different spectrums here. There's levels to this. But as long as you understand all your levels, as long as you play your game accurately, as long as you beat all of your masters, see? Those bosses, the levels in the games that you got to beat to go to the next one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's your life. That's what you're supposed to be doing out here. Chosen one, we're never going to not have chaos and conflict. But we will not be the root of it. We will not be the cause of it. And we will not fear it either. God is putting something within your heart that says, I am God's. God loves me. I love me. And I deserve peace. I deserve to be happy. I deserve freedom. Freedom of the mind, freedom of the heart, freedom of the emotions, whatever. You are the fool. It's time for you to have this new beginning, wholeheartedly. Not half and half, not straddling it, not juggling the thought of, no, it's time to just jump right up in that bitch. Trust what God is telling you. I would not be here saying this to you if it wasn't God confirming something for you. I don't know your life. I don't need to know your life, but I know life is life and life be lifing. And people be out here acting like they don't be going through shit too. People be acting like their shit don't stink. People be acting like their life is all sunshine and fucking roses every day for fucking YouTube. These bitches is weak, whack, busted, and disgusted. That is not a truth teller. That is not a teacher. That is not an illuminated one. That is not a chosen one. That's a fucking decoy. That's a fucking scam artist. That's a fucking fraud. Because ain't no chosen one I ever met had an easy life where everything is perfect every day and everything is just going their way. That's not real. So, you are real. You are the realest one you will ever meet in this world. Tell yourself that. I'm only accepting real. I'm only going to give you real. Don't expect nothing more from me. And stand on that. It's time for you to set some new boundaries for yourself. It's time for you to really take your own self, okay, by your own thoughts, your own emotions, and fuck what people say or think, because they're always going to say shit and think it. People got brains and mouths. That's what they're there for. They don't know how to use them accurately, but that's not their problem, clearly. Leave them to do what they will do, and their life will continue as it is. And they'll continue being on the sideline of your life as you're getting blessed up, and they'll be saying, God, it's not fair. Why me? Why not me? God, I'm here too. God, I want to be blessed. Okay, bitch. Well, first you got to be stressed. You got to be pressed. You got to be forged. You got to walk that walk. And then you get blessed. See, people looking at y'all chosen ones, they don't know your struggle, clearly. Because you must be out here walking around like, shit, like, wow, we had no, like, people have no idea what's going on with you. Clearly, the way I'm talking, that's what it sounds like. They just think shit's just coming to you easily and being handed to you, but they don't see you crying at night. They don't see you shedding tears for the past. They don't see you paying homage to situations that's dead. They don't see you out here grieving the loss of motherfuckers that's still alive every day. They don't see that. Your life looks like you on here posting this, you on here doing that, acting like this and that. Yeah. But these be the bitches that want a blessing over you, judging you and don't know you. Perfect fucking strangers. Know you off the fucking internet. Weirdo mentality. God is here for y'all. And these fake ass people that want to live these fucking fake ass lives and act like they're holier than thou and their shit don't stink, let them keep thinking that. You just know how God is and how God really moves and what God really does for people like you and like them. Hey, if you gotta be petty with it. Because I know a lot of motherfuckers out here, yeah, sounds nice. That's what I be saying to myself. But yeah, I know. Sounds great. But yeah, something's missing. What's missing? The struggle, the pain, the hard work, the crying, the tears, the longing, the yearning, the crying out, the pleading. Please, please, show me. I need help. God, please, somebody, send me somebody. God, I need somebody that's going to hear me. God, please send me somebody that's going to see me. God, please send me somebody that's going to feel me. God, please. They don't know about that because they just get everything handed to them because they look nice and they're fake and they don't go through struggle. They're finesses. They're finessers. They finesse to get what they want. Sympathy, grace, love, affection, time. You know those type of people. I've come across a couple of them. They make me sick. They do. They're usually the ones that end up getting finessed at the end of the day in the worst type of way. Ooh. Damn, that was terrible. But hey, the finesser will be finessed. Tale as old as time. Chosen ones. Ain't no finessing God. Ain't none of that. So, these people want to keep finessing out here in these streets and acting like they got it like that, right? But still want to talk about you. They got more than you, and they talking about what you don't deserve and what you shouldn't have and all these other things. They walking around with 20 names and different aliases and 20 different fucking IDs and 20 different fucking jobs that they don't have and all these other things. Hey, everybody has a day that will come. When your day comes, what you need to be prepared to have, your change, your growth, your solidarity, your follow through, your stamina, and it got to be seen by more than just one. Yeah. That's what you better make sure you got. Because everybody's waiting on the day that the chosen one, blah, blah, blah. They're not thinking about them. What about the day when the finesser, blah, blah, blah? They're not thinking about that. They don't see themselves as finessers. That's what God said. They just doing what they got to do to get by. finessing. God don't like that. God don't like shortcuts. God don't like liars. God don't like devious motherfuckers. He definitely don't like the predatory type. Tell you that. So I don't know what we talking about, God. I don't want to go there right now. Because I don't have time. I'll spaz on motherfucker on this live if we have to go there right now. We're not going there. No, my child, we're not going there. Just got a little teary-eyed from that anger that was about to fail. There was some wrath that was about to come over me. And I'm going to leave this alone. I'm going to go sit with God too. Because what the fuck was that? I don't know who these motherfuckers think they are. They want to be doing shit they shouldn't be doing. Well, some things are going to be done to certain people. Oh, God, please, chosen ones. Okay. Some things are going to be done to certain people that they do deserve to have done to them. And that's what I'm going to say. There's a lot of things that you are non-deserving of. God sees that. God cries for you. God cries for the way the world does you. But God also prays to you. Yeah, that's what you do when you commune. That's prayer, back and forth. And God prays that you see that he sends people like him. 1 out of 10. 1 in every crowd. At least 1. That's the hope that God keeps alive in his chosen one. All it takes is 1. All it takes is 1 day. All it takes is 1 opportunity. Sometimes all it takes is 1 phone call. It don't take a lot, chosen one. It just be that 1. And God's going to make sure that as long as your eyes is planted on him, that you always got that 1 in your corner. You always got that ace in your pocket. You ain't lucky. You're blessed. So know where your blessings come from. And when y'all start to get blessed up in this energy, because I feel it's coming very soon, make sure you express gratitude and not like, yeah, I knew I was going to get that. No, don't do that. He'll snatch your shit up real quick. He'll take all that shit back. You knew what? Oh, you didn't learn shit, huh? That happens too. So be humble in the grace and the presence of God. You're not humbling God. God's going to humble you. And you will thank him for the humbling experience. You will thank him for the stripping. You will thank him for the loneliness. You will thank him for the isolation. You know why? Because without all of those things, you would not be this beautiful, bright, pure-hearted, loving, compassionate, healed, healing individual that you are. That only he could pull up out of you. Only he could pull those layers back. Only he could let that wall come down. Only he could soften that heart. The 6 of Pentacles is you and God. That is the most equally yoked partnership you will ever experience in this world, chosen one. And when God places another chosen one in your life right now, that's what he's going to go to, the 6 of Pentacles. Do they give you what I give you? Do they make you feel how I make you feel? Do they lift you up like I lift you up? That's how you're going to know in this season who God is sending to you and who is for you. You're going to be able to judge the tree by the fruit. It is the fruits this season. Those fruits of the spirit. So you must use your discernment. Because every motherfucker with switchy, twitchy eyes ain't a hater. They might just be trying to see you a little clearer. People that see people, why are you looking at me like that? It ain't always for bad purposes. But how do you feel? Feel before you speak this season. Don't get ahead of yourself this season. God is setting you up for the win right now, for the future. You got this, chosen one. As long as you know you got you first. And as long as you got you, you're going to make it through. Independence is very important in your journey. Know who you are, stand on that. Stand for something because you'll fucking fall for it all. And if you got to be by yourself until you feel God come to you in this world in the form of another person, a delay is not a denial. Where's my person? You said my twin was... Delay is not a denial. Wait on God. Don't lose hope. God is testing the faith of his children through whatever situation they are going through right now, be it in love, finance, life, whatever it is, you're being tested. It's that faith. What that faith like? You gonna doubt me? You gonna doubt what I said, my child? That's what God is blessing you upon right now. So don't lose sight of the goal, because God hasn't. God's timing is better than our timing. If it doesn't happen right now, it doesn't mean it's a no. If it's not set in stone, it can still be changed. If the future is unknown, then you still got time to make it right. That's how you got to see how this is going, chosen one. It's not over till it's over. And if God told you that you are covered, you are protected, you are respected, you are anointed, you are cherished, you are loved, you are his, man, you got a whole lot of life to live. You got a whole lot of greatness to experience. And you got to let that old version of yourself go and say, you know what? I came to win, to thrive, to prosper, to rise. That's what you guys say. Did you get goosebumps just now? Yeah, me too, Biddy. Or man, just saying. So that's the message, y'all. What a mighty God we serve. And we're going to keep serving him. And he's going to keep serving us. And we're going to keep giving to each other as God would see fit. God loves seeing his creation work together to create more. God loves seeing his creation once divided, become unified. God loves that. Do you know the enjoyment and the excitement that God has when he sees a situation coming together the right way, the fair way? Because God is fair and just. So there might be some type of thing here where you're like, this ain't fair. God is fair and just. But God is not in this world. Don't confuse people with God. It's not fair, no. But God will make it right. Because God is fair and just. So lean on God's fairness. Lean on God's justice. Have faith in that. And it will be made right. Because you're giving to the only one who truly can. And then this trickles down into the world into, now you got people on your side, right? Now you had nothing before. You felt like you ain't have shit. No one in your corner, no one who truly saw you, no one who really knew what you was about. Now you got resources out the ass. Now you got many different people vouching for you and saying good things about your character in the current moment. See what I'm saying? It come like that's justice too. Because as you continue to move with this and you continue to interact with new people, you see how further away from the past people you become and you get, and how irrelevant what they say is right now, today. Because right now, the new people, they don't see that you. The old people see that you. But the old people ain't for you. That's why you're not there with them. You need to see this as it's happening, God says. I am moving you out of the way. I'm not taking things from you. Some of you guys, yeah, things have been taken, but it's only so that you could get it back right on your own. Does that make sense? As a mom, for me, it does. My whole fucking shit got flipped upside down. Why are you happy? You shouldn't be happy. Okay, wow. Well, how dare you? But okay. Everything was taken. So what did I have to do? I had to go back to nothing. I went from a 3-bedroom to a fucking studio. Humble. I wasn't homeless. When I was homeless, it's because I was moving from one place to the next. I wasn't homeless. I had my mom. I had family that supported me. That kept me going for my family that I created, that I had, that I that I had. Seeing that there's family that fucks with family and wants the best for family, and it's all family first. Because that's how I rock. So then I had to go to a room. Mind you, I'm pregnant through all this. God, how the fuck are you doing this to me? This is not fair. Went to a room. From there, got a job. No, fuck all that. Went to a room. Got my ass into fucking therapy to deal with my fucking past and my childhood and my upbringing and what led me to make the fucking choices I had made up until that point. Still going. Did all the things I had to do. The parenting programs, the fucking, what do you got? All the shit that you gotta do, right? All that shit. They were gone in May. I was done with everything I needed to do by October. Where you find that at? Oh, she don't care about nothing but herself. She don't want that. Yeah, all right. And still, waited. Patiently. What did I do? Did the shit again. Parenting class. I did them 2 and 3 times. Because all I can do is wait. I might as well stay active. I might as well show these people I'm not giving up. And I'm just waiting around. Did all that. Right? Then I got a job. I'm doing all this on my own. I had it all. I had a family. I had it all. And then it's just me out here in this world. I got to get by. Now, I don't have the same resources. I don't have the same income. I don't have that. It got real. God said, you know what? You're gonna have to go out here. I said, what the fuck, man? I can see, I'm sitting here many days like, yo, how did I go from that to fucking this? Like, the fuck is going on, yo? Like, everything I done did, all the good I've done, God, like, what are you doing? Move forward. I did that. Why? Not to prove to nobody. Why did I do that? Okay. My child, you went from growing up, taking care of other people's kids. My child, you went to high school. You graduated high school. You got in these relationships, these abusive ass motherfuckers that was beating you all around the places all the time. Okay? You were being subservient. Living out of fear, bending to the will of fucking damn near motherfucking, oh, these motherfuckers was crazy. What I come to find out. All because what? I got kids. I don't want to be out here alone. I'm scared. I'm a mom. I'm a woman. Like, I don't want to be. Moms, you know what it is? And I lost sight of something. Bitch, you're the mom. That's a heavy head. You see, because a dad, or whatever, when it's not like, they can come and go. They can do what they want. I don't know why they get that pass. But they can come and go. This is what I learned. When it comes to the moms, we got to be responsible for everything, aware of everything, see everything, know everything, feel everything, be able to look out for everything, know all the impossibilities. We got to do all that. And if we don't, we're a fucked up mom. We didn't do our job. And so I said, you know what? Rather than be mad at the world and the situation, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be alone. Let me see if I can do this on my own. On my own. Because in every situation I was with, I had been the source of motherfuckers' greatness. I know what I put into people. So I know why they had what they had when they was around me. I'm just saying what it is. They won't say it though. Because they present it as the motherfuckers working and having all the money. But financial abuse is here as well, see? You can't work. Oh, people don't know that part though. Because some of these motherfuckers are so narcissistic and toxic, their ego says, if I have you out here working, I look like an asshole. So you know what? No. You stay in the fucking house. You don't go nowhere. You don't do nothing. You just be the stay-at-home mom, the lazy bitch. Right? And I'm going to go make this money. And then what happens? You don't get none of it, nothing. Right? Yeah. They don't talk about this enough. So, the people who don't know, they don't talk about this shit enough. It's not just as easy as, well, why didn't you just, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds nice. But again, when you fearing for your life, what sounds nice is scary. It's not safe. It's not realistic. This is when God says, stop fighting. Let it all go. So, oh shit. Okay. All right. Now you're going to have to start over from nothing with no one. And you can do this, my child. And I thought to myself, I've been doing it when I really think about it by myself the whole time anyways. Motherfuckers was just there. It wasn't really doing shit. It wasn't making the load lighter. It was actually making it quite hard. And that's what I realized. I'm getting jobs out here. I'm having new experiences. I'm meeting new people. Life is feeling better. I'm healing. I'm taking accountability for myself. I'm stepping up to the plate for myself. And it's all about me, 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 me. And then here's the world. You selfish bitch. Okay. But again, if I can't be good for me, how can I be good for those that I love? If I can't protect me and have boundaries, how the fuck can I set them for them? If I don't see that I am the fucking door that can't be crossed, then anybody's going to keep running up in and out of here. So I had to do it for me because I had to be solid for me, for mine, because I ain't going nowhere. I don't plan to. I don't plan on being an in and out parent. I'm here. I'm rooted. See? Solid. So now, I did all that. Went from being a stay-at-home mom, okay, to not having my kids, to not having no money. Now where am I going to go? Oh man, my life looks fucking terrible. The shame, the guilt, the remorse, the regret. Oh my God, I wish I'd known. Wish I'd seen. I wish I was aware. I wish God told me. All these things going through my brain. That didn't stop me either. I worked. Oh, you got a little stupid ass job working at a fucking grocery store. Bitch, I done worked. Fuck you talking about? A job is a job. God didn't care about how much money I was making a fucking hour. Neither did my kids, I'm sure. All they know is mommy got a job. We never seen mommy work before. It's the proudness that they had in seeing mommy work. That did it for me. Saying mommy's going to work, hearing that did it for me. See? Because I don't know what they hear from motherfuckers out there. They don't talk good about me in front of me. So I'm pretty sure they don't talk good around. You see what I'm saying? So I did all that. Here we are today. Okay? So yeah, I know what it looks like to have the fairy tale life where everything is great. And then one day a motherfucker just fuck it all up. And you don't know how, when, where, how, why, what the fuck happened here. To having it all fucked up and taken away. So I understand humble. I understand gratitude. I understand gratefulness. I understand thanking God for everything that comes into my life because everything was taken. And I still haven't gotten it all back yet. So, it is a process, chosen ones. It is. And it comes with many layers, many feelings, many emotions. Many breakthroughs of clarity, many revelation that God will impart upon you in the time of your most worried situation. God just comes in like, oh shit, wow. Okay, I got this. That's what God does. Because God comes through in the quiet, in the darkness. Beautiful things are created in darkness. And that's what God is doing with y'all. And that's why we're here in this blackness, clearly. You don't need to see everything, but you do need to feel your way through it. And know that God, if he's calling you to be strong, it's for a greater purpose in the end. Getting rid of all those people, all that fucking dead weight, all that fucking dark cloud that was hovering over my life. And I will say now today and stand in the truth of the fact that I don't want not near one of them bitches around me or anyone I love. Ever again. Ever again. Because never again will I allow a cross so traumatic to be one that I have to bear. I will struggle my ass off with them like I struggled my ass off without them for them. It's all the same thing to me. What is your identification of struggle? Doing what the fuck needs to be done? Handling your business? I've been pregnant 3 times. I ain't never had no abortion in my life. I handle my responsibilities. Many people can't say that. They want to run around and play around and roll around, but they don't want to be up for the job, the task at hand when it comes to, being responsible for your actions. You don't just get to roll around and frolic everywhere and create fucking life all over the place and fuck it up too. What, because you created it, you get the right to fuck it up? That's not fair, and God don't like that. So these people, chosen ones, I don't know what you're going through, but God's going to bring you through. And he's going to give you a sound mind and a solid heart. Not a hard one, but a solid one. That screams brave heart for real. Brave heart. I want to say my nigga, but I don't know. I don't talk like that. So somebody does. That's what you are. That brave heart of yours comes from that mighty, 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 mighty God that is serving you just as equally as you are serving him. And if you doubt that, you're not really a believer of him. And he will turn you into one. Because you're hearing this message. Anyone hearing this message will either be turned into a believer they'll be turned into a believer. There is no either. Okay, God, all right. Well, God got quiet after that. There will be silence. Okay, all right. Well, that's just the message. So, y'all have a great night. And I hope you wake up with a renewed spirit in the morning. Because peace comes in the morning. And I love y'all. So let's just do this one right here. Because I got to. It's just the energy that's with it tonight. Let's pray together. You know the prayer I'm going to do before I even say it. Somebody's already saying it. Okay, I fucks with you. I fucks with you. Sorry. Oh, how are you going to do that and then pray? Well, God loves me because he knows who the fuck I am. So let's go, God. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Listen to the words, my child. Ooh, God, can I say the prayer? This isn't me, that's God. Ooh, all right, let's start over. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day or night our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, and deliver us from every evil. Amen. Let that sit with your soul, sit with your spirit. Good night, family. I love you.